All right. I'm tasting my chips to make sure they're not spoiled. I feel like they're in that gray area where it's like they're about to spoil, but I feel like they're still eatable. They're the hot Cheetos, like hot fries. They're really good. I mean, they're about to expire, but I mean, we can make this happen. Okay. So, hi. Oh my god. Welcome to my channel. Hi. I'm Kyler, and I would just like to start this off by saying that this story time has been the story time I've wanted to tell for a while now. And I feel like this is where I want to start my channel. Like, if I'm going to do this, I feel like this is the story time that I want to start with. Because I just feel like this is the story time, like, what the fuck? Like, this is the most bogus shit that's ever happened to me. I mean, it's not the most bogus shit, but it's up there, you know? It's just one of those things that happened, and, like, I don't think about this shit for the rest of my life. Like, I'll be, like, 80 years old in a nursing home getting my ass wiped, and then be thinking of this. Like, I'm never gonna be over it. Like, this will always fill my heart with hatred. Like, I will never, the fire of hate that lives in my heart for what happened to me will always be lit. Like, it will always carry me through my life. So, let me just start at the very beginning, because I feel like that's obviously where you start. So, I live in Chicago, and at this particular time, Chance the Rapper was having like a free concert thing in like in downtown Chicago. So me and my friend like skipped class, and we were like, fuck this, we're not going. Chance the Rapper is gonna be in the city, we gotta go. So we skipped a whole ass day of class to go down to the city. And then we're down there, and we were drinking and smoking. Well, I was smoking, she wasn't smoking or drinking, I think I was just kind of like, I was like, hey, we're in the city. Like, it was a Monday, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, proceed to get crossfaded at this concert in the city on a Monday evening. So, you know, I have a great time at the concert. You know, I'm wearing my little white bodysuit that I just got, and some blue jeans that I just got. And I have my makeup done that I did by myself, and it took a really long time. So we then get on the train home, and I'm talking to this guy on my phone. Like, we're like messaging on the popular dating app Tinder, and we're talking, right? And you know, his picture, like, he doesn't have a bad picture, but it's just like a normal like guy. Like, he's not anything like crazy. So we're like riding home, and he's like, hey, do you want to meet up tonight? And me being crossfaded, I'm just like, of course. Like, what else am I gonna do? Like, yeah, let's go right now. So we meet up at, bogus ass shit. We meet up at the community college in my town. And I am standing there, I'm there first, because I'm a punctual ass bitch. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay, like, I'm gonna get some dick tonight. Like, this is a great night. Like, I had a great day. Like, the Lord is blessing me with dick tonight. Like, I woke up this morning ready to go to class, and then bam, I received a text message that would then lead me to getting some dick tonight. Like, I'm so happy. Nothing can steal my joy, you know? And he's texting me, and I'm like, hey, are you close? Like, what's going on? And he's like, yeah, I'm pulling in right now. Pause. The second part of this story is gonna piss some people off. But just let me explain what happened before y'all get mad at me. Because it's not my fault. And I didn't mean to do no bogus ass shit. But just like, give me a break. Like, I'm not out here trying to be bogus and be hateful, but damn. Like, Oh, bogus. Okay. Back into the story. So he pulls up in his car. And his car is like, you know, like a silver car, whatever. That's not really important. But he pulls up and parks into the space next to mine. And I look at him. And I realize that he's special needs. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that in like a bogus way. I'm just saying that I noticed that he is of mental disability. Like, it's a clear, this is what's happening type of thing. And I look at him and I'm like, hey, like, whoa, you know? Not in a bogus way, just in a I'm kind of surprised way. Because on his photo, he didn't look like it. Not saying that you have to look like it to have it. I'm just saying that it didn't appear to be what it was when he pulled up in real life. And I was looking at him and I'm just like, in my mind, I'm doing that, but I'm continuing conversation because I'm not a socially awkward ass bitch. But in my mind, I'm thinking, I can't make up an excuse and leave because there's no other reason for me to have left, because like, there's literally no other reason. We had literally spoken like maybe 2 sentences to each other. There was no other reason that I was going to be leaving other than the fact of his appearance and the fact that I am assuming that he has a mental disability. Okay. So then I just come to terms with the fact that this is what I get for being a hoe. This is what I get for skipping class. This is what I get for going downtown. This is what I get for lying to my mom about where I was the entire goddamn day. Because I think I told her that I had work after school, so I was going straight to work. So my lying ass has just been out all day. Like, literally all day. So this is what I get for being a hoe. So I get in the car. And, you know, he's searching for a place for us to go. And I'm just silently like, I wish this was over. Like, I wish I wasn't here. Like, I wish that someone would snatch me out of this car and throw me home. Like, I wish I just wasn't here right now. Like, this is horrible. Like, he's so nice, and I'm just being a bitch, but he's actually a really nice guy. Like, we were talking, like, that whole day. So I'm not gonna act like I wasn't, like, down before I saw who he was. But, like, it would have been nice to let me know off the front. Like, hey, you know, fuck, but okay. I ain't even got to the good part, bitch. That was all just the beginning. Like, that was just the preview. This is the story. This is the meat right here, bitch, at 8 minutes and 30 seconds. This is the meat. So we pull into this fucking park in this country ass, bumpkin ass, motherfucking hay bale ass, motherfucking old McDonald ass neighborhood. And, you know, we sitting there and I'm just like, okay, like, let's just get it over with. Like, let me just swallow this pill, you know. So he's like, do you want to get in the back seat? And I'm like, I guess, bro. Like, let's just get it over with. I'm over this tonight. So we sit in the back seat. Okay. We sit in the back seat. And we start kissing. Ugh. We start kissing. And it's like the worst kiss I've ever had in my entire life. It's like all teeth. So, you know, normally how you kiss and it's like, He was like, these are his teeth and this is my mouth. He was like, arr, 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 arr. And I was like, oh my God. I was gonna die. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? I was just like, why is this happening to me? I was like, this is what I get. I was like, this is my problem. Like, I'm sitting here like, oh God. And he's like groping on me, like clawing at me, like not like groping. He's like, like, I'm not making these noises as if he's making these noises, but like, you know, like, come on, man, damn. So, all right, oh my God, he then proceeds to hop on top of me. And mind you, I'm still clothed. I have not taken off my top. I've not unbuttoned my pants. I'm sitting in the chair. He's now on top of me. And he is partially unclothed to reveal his lower extremity to me. And then he starts to, you know, relieve himself. He's like, you know, kind of taking care of himself on top of me. Like, he's like, you know, pulling the patch, bitch. Like, he's just going for it on top of me. And I am not touching him. My hands are literally on the seat. Like, I'm sitting there, like, watching him just, like, work. Like, I'm like, what? Like, he's just on top of me, and I'm like, looking at him, I'm like, do you want me to help you? Or, like, do you, like, got it? Like, I don't know if you need a second hand, but I feel like you're taking care of it. Like, he was like, he was doing that on top of me. And I think maybe like 10 seconds of that went by. And that 10 seconds just felt like, it felt like it was on slow-mo on like HD Blu-ray. Like, it was like, like I felt like I was like watching like an action film. Like, action porn. Like, that's what I thought it was, like action porn. Like, and I'm just like, what? So, back into the story. I want to say 10 seconds went by, and he's like, I'm gonna come. And I was like, okay. I was like, all right, like, what do you want me to do? Like catch it, fucking, like, block it, like, what do you want me to do, you know? And he just does it. And it hits me on my arm, on my white bodysuit, and on my jeans. Okay. We all know what it feels like. Let's not pretend like we don't. Because we've all caught a hot one, you know. Just saying, we've all caught a hot one. So, let's not act like we don't know the consistency. It feels kind of like glue. But, like, it feels like clear, like, manila glue. Like, it just feels like glue. Like, you know, like a faded glue. Yeah, like a clear, like, faded glue. You know what it feels like, goddammit. But, bitch, what hit me was not glue. This motherfucker pissed on me in the back of this car in this okie smoky ass town. He peed on me. He pissed on me, and when I say on my soul, I know he peed on me, and I didn't know what to say, and my reaction to him, I just started laughing. Like, I was just like the loudest, like, hyena-ass laugh. Like, I was laughing at him, and he was like, why are you laughing? And I'm like, what the fuck? You just peed on me. Like, I'm like, are you like, did you not feel that? Like, like, I felt that. Like, I know that there's people that are into peeing, and I'm not saying that I would have been down, but I feel like he should have warned me. Like, he should have let a bitch know before she just became a fucking urinal cake. Like, he just peed on me in the back of this car in this Ronald McDonald ass motherfucking okie smoky ass town. And I'm just like, I would give nothing but to be killed right now. Like, if this, like, I was like, what if I just died right now? And the last thing that happened to me was this special needs boy pissing on me in the back of this car. And now I'm not saying that I have a problem with him because he is special needs. I just feel like that shit kind of made that shit happen. Like, I'm not trying to be a bitch and saying that, like, oh, what the fuck, you need a diaper. I'm just saying, like, fuck. Like, how you just gonna pee on me? Like, oh. Okay. So, the hookup is over. In my mind. I'm like, you just made me a urinal cake. I'm still laughing. And he's sitting in the side of me. He's sitting beside me, damn near crying. Like, he is sitting beside me like, I can't believe you're laughing at me. Oh my God. Okay. So he sits next to me. And I admire him for saying what he said. And I will literally never be over it. Like, what he said to me next killed me. Like, what he said next to me, what he said next, he said, do you still want to suck my dick? What? What? He said, do you still want to suck my dick? No. Like, what? I was like, if you don't get the fuck out of this car and take me back, like, I'm over this. Like, let me out. I'm done. I can't. I was like, fuck this. Like, get me out of here. And I was saying this. And you know when you be going off on somebody and you don't realize what you're saying until you kind of snap back in. But sometimes you snap back in, like, in the middle of you talking. So you can't, like, stop. I, like, realized I was yelling at him and he was, like, getting upset. And I was like, oh, my God, like, I'm making him cry now. Like, I started to feel bad because, like, he can't help it and shit. And I'm just like, fuck. And then I went to my car and never spoke to him again. I can't. Like, what? Okay. I've told all of my friends, not all of my friends, but like a good portion of my friends that story. And you might not even think that that shit was funny. You might not even think that that shit was real. But I can tell you right now, 100% on my soul, that that shit happened. And I've never been the same. So, let me know how you guys liked that story, because I have way more story times. Like, click that like button, like the thumbs up, click that shit if you want more story times, because I have a lot of crazy stuff. I have hella stuff coming up. So, follow me on all my socials. They'll be linked down below. I just felt so like YouTube.com right there. Like, link down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.